I'm told by all of my Overwatch partners that I'm very fulfilling.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Hey, look at that! Alec, Eric, and Perk are all in the Roll20.
I'm getting there.
Forgot all about that.
Everybody
Been
got
so
their
long.
dice.
It's so long.
Yeah, the
Might as
longer
well start a
it
new
takes, the
campaign.
more terrible innuendos I'm going to make.
Mine is trying to join the game.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Campagnes, Wheelie Boys.
To answer your question, Pierce, yes, that is the Lord of the Rings in the background.
Very nice.
Sweet.
How did you know? Oh, I guess you can kind of see it.
You can kind of see it. It's a little pixelated, so I can't.
Now it's a hand. Now it's very pixelated. And
Yeah.
what's
That
missing?
F.
Oh, okay.
The Siege of
knew-
Helm's Deep.
Yeah, that is
Just from the sounds of
That's the worst
fighting,
part of that
you knew
film.
which movie it was.
I kind of figured he would.
I mean, Two Towers is my favorite movie of all time.
All time.
Ew.
Wow.
All-time favorite movie, Two Towers.
That's a nice endorsement.
Next
Yeah.
time,
Pretty good.
that do you know
Sorry.
your
Star Wars Episode
Turner
1.
show, game
Solid.
show?
Close.
You're like, what is Pierce's favorite movie of all time? Oh, Two Towers. Give me a hard one.
Number 2 is Episode 1. That's correct. Oh, he's gone. Episode 1 is not as bad as everyone thinks it is.
The Phantom Menace?
The Phantom Menace is not as bad as everyone thinks it is.
Wait,
It's-
you're
the
saying
Phantom
you're saying that
Menace-
that's your second
It's
favorite
not my
movie?
second favorite movie. It's not my second favorite movie. But
The Phantom
I do
Menace
defend it.
isn't bad because of like it being like this bad movie all the way through. It's bad because of a few key moments. Midichlorians is like the worst thing that's ever been said on screen in maybe like any movie franchise. And there's a couple other moments like that that are just like very bad. But like the pod racing is fucking awesome.
Darth
I mean,
Maul.
Anakin's
fucking
yelling
badass.
is not great, but
No,
this is pod racing.
To be fair, that Anakin was the best iteration of young Anakin.
Yeah, I guess I would agree with that, even though it's a low bar to hurdle.
Are you saying you like including the other two movies? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, he's saying compared to Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, like
Okay.
that Anakin version is the best Anakin version.
Oh yeah.
He's just
And
so
yet that actor
annoying,
came
though.
out absolutely destroyed mentally and emotionally.
Yeah,
He
they
was,
fucked
yeah,
that guy up.
That's the
He
thing
got fucked.
that, like, having gone back and rewatched the movies a while ago, I didn't realize just how much Palpatine's influence was, like, really fucking with this kid's head. Because he's a fucking kid, and this powerful fucking Dark Lord is just manipulating the shit out of him. And I'm like, okay, I can get why you're a broody little bitch now, but, like, you're still a broody little bitch.
Wow, way to empathize with the victim here.
I enjoy yeah, I know, really. I enjoy the broody bitchiness of like teenage young adult Anakin more than I enjoy the annoyingness of child Anakin.
Really?
I don't
Oh my
enjoy
God,
either
Jesus.
very
Okay,
much,
fine,
but like
that's
child Anakin is like squeaky and annoying, and like there's so many like lines that he puts out that are just like bad. I don't know. I mean, he's
Yeah,
a
but
kid,
he didn't write
you know.
those lines.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not blaming the actor. What
My
do you-
dad
What do
is
you think I'm
cool.
saying?
I just maybe have had too much angsty, broody teens in my life, having been a teenager once. That I'm okay never seeing any of that ever again.
It exists, my friend.
Yeah,
I know.
You
I
can't
know.
reach away.
every teenager at some point it exists.
Duff,
you
I
guys
like the
remember-
shelving.
Oh, thank you. That was a
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
project.
that looks great.
Look at that. I had the fun of taping one of my bedrooms to get ready to paint today,
Hey.
and then my water line under my sink ruptured at 3 a.m. last night. So
Oh,
Yeah, so that's great.
Mhm.
So all of the other projects that I was working on are now on hold as I try to fix Kevin's fucking terrible craftsmanship.
Way to one up Duff there.
Yeah.
It just reminded me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, good shelf and all.
I'm gonna install some water lines into the shelf though. That is this weekend.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kevin. Do
You know what? You guys have fun. I'm gonna go get some water.
Is he just like he's drinking it out of the the pipe at first?
Sticks the cup under the sink.
Put it back off screen.
We've got some minerals in there.
Yeah, water filtered through the house is my favorite type of
God.
water.
Ew.
Ugh. So bad.
Anyway,
Gross.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I had filled in the others. Wife got called in, so I'm currently cooking. So I'm gonna be just in and out until the food's done.
Great.
Yeah.
It seems like a long
Blame
time
it
to
on
be
the wife.
to be cooking pork chops. Are you sure you're not drying them out?
Oh, I
Duffy
like them.
has a pork chop fetish.
I do,
is
I
what
do.
You should.
They're
know
actually
right
pretty
now.
much done, but the wife has said add mac and cheese, so that's now what's.
Wait, you're adding mac and cheese to the pork chops?
No,
Mhm.
just as a side. Yes, yes,
In-
actually, we chop it
injecting
up
them into the
stuff
chop.
them. We make a stew.
So wait, you're cooking
Make an
for her
incision.
before she goes into work, or you
No,
had to
she-
take over cooking because she's at work?
Because she's at work and she wants it ready
Ah.
by the time she gets home. Because she already did a full shift, and then the supervisor threw out her back, and she got called back in. So she was home for 2 hours. Yeah,
Way to empathize with the victim there, Duff.
yeah. Well,
It's a trend in this friend group. I'm noticing.
Who's gonna get to say it next?
Yeah, turns out don't show weakness around these bastards.
No, really don't do
Smell
that.
blood.
Really don't
You
do
mean
that.
you mean Pierce?
Like sharks and blood and water.
No, this is all a facade. I'm actually like a very weak-willed person, but I can't let you guys know.
you did let us know.
Well, I'm told that
weak
your
will
willpower
results
comes
in
from the
leukemia.
strength of your bones. So
That answers it, I guess. Well, there you have it.
So anyway,
How is the whole leukemia thing going, dude?
Let's
Uh,
see.
Pretty good. I have my bad days and my good days. Bad days exclusively when people are really mean to me.
Weak.
so Tuesdays are your bad days.
I get a tummy ache. I feel really anxious all the time.
I get a little nauseous before getting online.
Okay. So do you guys remember where we had left off last time?
No, not a fucking.
Pretty sure we had
If not,
swept these
Understand.
these kobolds we were about to ambush. That I don't know. Somebody just jumped into the ravine and ruined that.
Oh,
but-
I remember. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now.
Mhm.
So
comedy
many
of errors.
effed up plans.
Mm-hmm.
Ace just like murked this guy.
Oh,
it was out
yeah.
of nowhere. I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
still need to
We-
process
we
that as a group.
convinced
I'm
that
not
man
sure.
to change his ways, and then Ace just fucking slit his throat.
Sure did.
Not
Blood
nice.
out right in front of all your faces.
To be fair, we were questioning him for 15 minutes, and he sounded like he was about to just rip a bowl in front of us. So I was all for this. I'm very excited to see somebody else do something rash and take the spotlight away from me.
All right.
Yes, but as a recap of what had been going on, you were tasked by Governor Nighthill to track down the encampment of the raiders, to get some information about who they are, what they're doing, their numbers, their plans, stuff like that. Anything that could be helpful for rescuing their loot or determining where they're going to go next to protect other people, et cetera, yada yada. Gather information quest. And then on the way through the beautiful rolling foothills of East Greenest, you spotted with your elf eyes a trickle of smoke which you went to go investigate, and you found a small encampment of some humans and some kobolds who were sitting down to enjoy some nice fat hare, and then proceeded to pounce upon them and murder most of them, letting one of them escape
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks,
to
yeah.
the north.
Fucking
Seems like
apes
that's
fucking
important
everything up.
since it's being brought up now in the recap. Usually, when something's in the recap, it comes back later in the story.
Mhm.
I just like to make sure that you guys get a full reminder of everyone's
Yeah.
actions.
Ace
Just
fucked
like
a
everything
cute
up.
little sparkle in
I
Brendan's
did not
smile
fuck
when,
everything
when he's
up.
giving it up.
We had a plan, and Isaac fucked everything up, and then you
Oh,
all
dude, I
murdered
can't believe
the
it.
dude
Send
we
me in there.
wounded at the top of the hill.
Yeah, you're not
So,
really
I
arguing from a
remember, yeah.
position of strength here, I don't think.
Your bones are weak, Pierce.
I'm just in the ravine screaming up at you guys.
Brittle
What, you want me to wait?
Just
one
Bane style. Just
One thing that I don't think I could understand when it was happening was, did he tell us that he was on his way to Greenest? Like that was the next place? Like I didn't understand that when it was happening.
I'm
Tom,
sorry, who?
Tom, the guy that we were talking to.
Well, we had
Oh,
convinced him to go to Greenest and like atone for his sins
Form.
and
Yeah.
but I
help
thought that at some
rebuild
point-
Greenest.
No, we
I-
asked him, I think, where the next city that was going to get destroyed was.
Right.
Right?
And he
Right.
said
Yeah.
he didn't know.
No, he said Greenest.
I don't think so. I think they're
he
going in
missed-
the opposite direction of Greenest.
He wasn't very bright, and you asked him something along the lines of like, "What's the next town that was going to be attacked?" And all he knew was Greenest was the next town. He didn't know that the place that he had came from was Greenest. He just knew that the next town was Greenest.
Okay. So I was just like, okay. I thought like that meant something like they were going there and then they split up before they went there, and yeah.
Got
Okay,
it.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right.
thought it
Well,
was
I remember him saying that their encampment is, I think, southeast. He said something like that. The main encampment, right, Brendan?
Right.
So
And we can just follow the footprints. We just backtrack, right?
yeah, that kobold ran off. We can just follow that kobold.
That kobold did run to the north.
We can probably track him.
But
Yeah,
that's in
maybe
the
we
opposite direction of what you were saying.
He
Ran
ran
to the
north? Oh, he ran to the north? Oh.
Yeah, he gone.
Or is he?
Yeah, but why would he
Well-
run north?
well,
if the rest of
listen.
the camp.
All right, listen. That kobold is gonna warn them, and then we're gonna be in trouble. We gotta hunt that kobold down.
Yeah, sure.
I say
Can
we
I
do it.
search the pockets of this dead guy that I just killed?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think we already didn't we already do that? Oh no, you just
That was the other. Yeah, it was the other.
yeah,
people.
that one.
Bashir just
Sweet.
shakes his head and kind of walks away. Just can't handle it.
He's got a spool of like a small little spool of twine and a thick needle. It's brown, the twine, and that's it. That's all he has on him.
Better than nothing. And I stuff it down into my pockets.
Cool. So what you guys want to do?
I think I can see some tracks here.
Give me a nature check.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Yeah. You can make out because you watched him run away. You can kind of see the tracks that this kobold left in the damp spring ground, cutting their way, winding north, and then around one of the hills here. Because you're kind of at the bottom of like a bunch of like different hills sloping in, and like you could can kind of see how a bunch of these hills just kind of roll into themselves, creating small little ravines, rivulets, low points in an area full of hills.
Ravines and Rivulets was actually one of the bands that Pell played in, one of the troops.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Pell is all for it. He thinks that makes sense. I mean, that guy's just gonna tell on us.
All right, well, let's go
Let's
get him.
go.
I pull out
Go get
a
'em.
javelin and start jogging.
You
Yep.
can
Janice
jog.
is quest at any moment. I'm just saying, this guy hasn't paid very well to begin with. I doubt he's going to pay well again. This really isn't our fight. We can go do something else. Go to Waterdeep. Drink.
This is absolutely my fight. I don't know if it's your fight.
I get it.
It's it's just the evil dragon queen and everything, to destroy the world. I mean, I understand that you like, your alleyways and stuff, but imagine a world with no drain pipes. It's
Right? Isn't it like Lord of the Rings? Isn't that your favorite movie? Gotta stop the
Your favorite
bad
play?
guys from taking over the world.
yeah.
Achaemenus grew up poor. He didn't get to attend the theater very much. when he was
The
young.
penny plays, Shakespeare.
I had to sit all the way in the back. It was very sad.
Listen, Ace. As far as I can tell, that Greenest is a proletariat dream. Everybody there is satisfied, and he seems to treat his maids and his staff with honor, and I have to keep that alive. So I'm going with Bashir. I don't honestly care what you're doing.
You know what? Could I see one of those flyers? You bring up an interesting point.
Absolutely, here. And he spills 7 of them spill out.
I
I'm not sure
grab
where
them,
he's
yeah.
getting them from.
And I say
a breeze
nothing.
comes in and they flutter in front of you to help you grab them.
Yes. I grab them and begin reading quietly. to
Well, while
myself.
you're reading, we're gonna start walking. So can
Yes,
you
yeah,
walk
yeah,
and
yes.
read?
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right, so I guess we head north, following the trails and keeping our eyes open for this guy. I have a javelin readied.
Cool.
to try and hunt
Going
him
on an
down.
adventure.
Yeah. You wind your way north. It's for the first 15 minutes or so, you're able to follow the trail pretty well. This kobold is kind of taking the path of least resistance around these hills. Doesn't want to go up onto the high ground. Obviously has never seen Star Wars. So is just kind of cutting back and forth around these lower ravines and rivulets. Can you make another nature check for me?
Also, Duff, you missed it. I picked Sibo up and I put him on Bashir's shoulders, and he was cool with it.
I like it.
It's good training.
Yeah,
It's really important to keep the body strong. And,
I can see so far.
Anything for my little buddy. I rolled a 13. I
Cool.
rolled a 13.
Yep. You're able to still follow the path. There comes a point where he does decide to go backtrack a little bit, go up one of the hills to look behind, you would imagine, and then continues to scurry more to the north. You keep following for another half an hour or so, and then you come to a small creek that's crick that is kind of going between a couple of the hills. And that's where the path leads into. Go ahead, give me. Go ahead, give me an inspection. You've been reading that pamphlet for a while. There's only like 72 words on it.
You must be a slow reader.
You get great rapport, so.
Yeah, the education system is.
Did you go to Manchester when you were young? What's up?
Andy's not here.
There's no Manchesterites here.
I just expect him to be watching these. I don't know.
He's gonna be so mad.
He's watching it live right now.
Fine, I
Got
could
him,
have taken a jab at Missouri. I don't know. Did you go to Mizzou?
There you go.
That'd have
Too
been
late.
okay. Yeah.
Got him. Yeah.
Nailed it.
I'm proud of it. Anyway, can you give me another nature check or an investigation check?
I'm not seeing a map here. I'm just seeing.
16.
Yeah, there is.
There's no map.
No
at the
map
moment.
here.
16.
Okay, good.
No man.
Yep. So you do see that you think you're like, oh man, he's probably trying to lose our trail in the creek. And you would be right. He's trying to do that. So you kind of ford up and down the edge of the creek for a little bit. And then you realize that on the to the east, instead of crossing over the creek, he's come back out and is now heading south.
What's a twist?
Back
Well,
to presumably back to where the
Maybe he went-
reverse butt is.
Maybe he went
Yeah,
north instead of south.
The pathway that the trajectory that he is now, you've gone pretty far east of
Okay.
the place that you guys were, and is now he's not looping back west. He's still continuing south
He's
east.
probably heading to their little
The
cave
camp.
grotto there. So
But why would he go this far north and then backtrack?
he was trying to lose us. You see, that's why he
Yeah,
crossed the
probably trying to
river
confuse us.
7 different times and then came out the same side of the river. That was all just explained by the DM. I don't really understand. So
Sibo, what do your gnome eyes see up there?
It's like
that's
yelling.
you know what? That's a good idea. And I take Sibo and I throw him onto the nearest high hill to see if he can see anything.
Okay, go ahead, give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Not you,
Oh
Sibo.
boy, I throw the fucking shit out of this guy.
Maybe
All
I
right, it's a
leap and pull
20,
a
but not
Obi-Wan.
natty.
Okay. Yeah, you hork him up over the crest a little bit. You misjudge it, and he actually goes over the hill. So I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you there, Sibo.
Right.
Way to
Can't help but
go.
hurt him.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
know.
just
need to hurt
now
him every
tumbling
single
down
time
the hill.
we
It's like
Murloc.
Dexterity.
Got some
saving
PTSD
throw.
right here.
14. So just
Okay.
get
Yeah. So you're kind of like flying, and you're like you see the crest of the hill underneath you, and you look down under you, and you're going over it, and you kind of like put your arms out, and you brace for the fall, and you do a couple rolls down to the bottom of the hill, but you don't take any damage.
All right. One was a solid barrel roll, no doubt.
What do you
Oh,
see up there?
This guy just keeps going back and forth. And they're heading, what I would say, back towards the grotto.
You know of a grotto?
The grotto that I heard of just a second ago.
Guys, he knows where the grotto is.
What
that
else
what he
do you
sees,
know,
Brendan?
Steve?
What-
What else aren't you telling
Yeah,
us?
I need some DM info. Mac and
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you're at the bottom of a hill right now, so you see a hill in front of you, and you see a bunch of hills to the
Yeah, you-
side
Oh,
of you.
he didn't.
You guys actually probably
I
can't
threw him
even hear
over
me.
the hill. I thought he caught himself on the
No, you
top.
You just didn't take
Okay.
damage.
Oh, I
Yeah.
No,
cleared
Oh.
he got flung over the hill and rolled down to the base of it.
Okay, well, okay. Now knowing
Trees.
that, I yell,
trees.
"What do you see at the top of that hill?"
All I can see is the top. I'm at the bottom.
I don't think Bashir understands the concept of a hill.
I'm just-
I threw him up there. He should be up there.
So
This is
I'm
an-
going
I'm
to make
writing
my
this
way
down
back
as
up the
another
hill
thing
as I
to
pull twigs
explain.
and shit out of my adventurer shorts.
Once you get to the top of the hill, go ahead and give me an investigation or a perception check.
All right.
There we go, perception.
I think that roll's not great based on that face.
5.
Oh my.
You see You see all around you the beauty of nature and all of its
love
glory.
nature.
The open hills. You can see the butterflies that are flittering from the late spring blooms. Small little white butterflies that are just kind of floating through the air on the wind currents. You see a sparrow. With its nest over in a bush. You look up into the sky. You can see the beautiful puffy clouds of cumulonimbus, and you think that you hear the faint sound of a hawk.
Oh. It's beautiful up here.
Well, okay, that's good.
Gorgeous.
So, okay. Well, I guess we'll just
Okay.
keep following the trail then.
Roll on down here.
Come
I
back
guess.
down, Sibo.
All right, so I make my way back down. Guys, you should have seen that nature. It was primo.
Was it neat?
It was
Uh,
neat.
Great. And Bashir starts off again down.
I was
following the
enthralled,
trail.
to be honest.
I can still follow the trail. I take it.
Yeah, give me
Or-
a nature check.
Okay.
You want on my shoulders this time?
Things have gone bad, and I have rolled a 6.
Cool. So you follow the trail up the hill, and then you follow what you think is the trail down the hill, and then it stops, and then you follow the trail as it goes back up the hill to where I think Sibo was standing, and then you follow it back down to where
Oh,
you
okay.
guys were standing, and then you're
What is
realizing
happening?
that you're now following Sibo's trail.
Okay. Well,
Oh my god.
you know, guys, he's right. It's really very pretty. At the top of that hill, I really highly suggest
I'm getting ready
that
to
you
go off
all-
on myself.
check that. Having said that, I'm glad that I did that. It was important, I think, to see where Sibo went and how beautiful the nature was. But why don't we get now that I'm done doing that, we can get back to following the trail.
Should we throw Sibo on the hill again?
One moment, I'm gonna go take a piss. Why don't you guys figure out where that trail is while I pee, and we can get back to it. Yeah, I know where it is, but I'm gonna pee.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, what does it mean to seize the means of production, pal? I don't understand this portion of the pamphlet.
Well, some people prefer seize the means of production, but a wise man once said to me, grab him by the pussy.
No.
I'm against this role play. Can Becca hear you at the moment?
Becca's working.
Somebody call her right now.
I don't see where that is in this pamphlet.
You're gonna get your ice cream privilege cut off there.
There's a lot of elves in red coats pointing to the horizon in this image. That seems a
Yes.
lot better than what I.
A little light humor. The means of production are the things by which goods and services are rendered, and they're owned by only the people at the very top.
But why can't we just steal those things?
Precisely. And that is what the seas and seize the means.
I kind of like what you're passing out here. Do you have any extras that I could help distribute this literature?
Absolutely. And I just like waft 17.
Please stop throwing around. Just hand them to me.
I wish I could. I don't know where I put them anymore.
I sort of imagine that Pell has the ability to like smoke screen himself with these pamphlets. Like he just does this and pamphlets just like,
Emergency escape hatch. Would anyone else like to try to roll for a nature or an investigation check?
Sibo, you're from the woods.
I am of the woods. I can. You know what? Let's do it again. I was pretty enthralled. I've seen it.
You've seen it, so now
I've
you're
seen it.
good.
Now we're good.
Now you can really see what's going on.
Let's do it. Which one do I do? Nature check. Which one do we want?
Whichever one's better for you.
Yeah.
Nature or what was the other one?
Investigation. Whenever I give you the choice of two,
okay.
you can do whichever one you want, but I would, as a person, recommend taking the better of them.
So if you have an inspiration, if it's a bad roll, maybe
Yeah,
do that.
I need to use my inspiration. It's not a nat 1, but it's a 2. So I do have an inspiration.
Please
Not
do.
a
So
nat
I'm
one,
gonna
but it's double
utilize
that.
There that goes. Again, boys. That bird was distracting for a second. 21.
Woo!
Cool. Yeah, you're able to, because you know what your own footfalls look like, you're able to parse out the path that was being originally followed, and you kind of like, you nudge Bashir, and you kind of like point and be like, that's the one.
Why?
gotta go
Excuse me, I'm peeing over here.
Bashir. You ain't got time.
Please a little bit of personal space while I
I'm behind
finish
you,
up.
just poking your ass cheeks as you're.
Please, God. Okay, I guess I'm done. Whips up his pants, which apparently he has
Rip it off.
around his ankles.
Oh, Bashir's a full drop trow guy. I was
Yeah, he's a full drop trow, exactly. You ever tried to pee out of a fly with a tail? I don't know why that would matter. I don't even have a tail.
Ace has tried doing that.
Yep.
He's peed on many flies.
Okay,
pee out
yeah.
of the tail,
Sibo, I know that. Obviously, that I knew that. So,
Yeah.
but feel free to lead the way. Listen,
guys.
I know this is a big moment
Guys.
for you. So,
Being the leader of the group,
yeah.
I think we should go this way. Follow the path. I can tell which way we need to go. I see the original. I see where it's headed. Let's go.
All right.
Follow Sibo. And I
All right,
trundle
now.
forward.
Yep, you're able to follow the path. At this point, it's kind of going in a straight line. It's not curving around hills anymore. It's like straight on. Continuing to the southeast. It goes on for a couple miles, actually. It's a couple hours of you trekking after this guy, to the point where you're like, how is this thing still going at this pace? But he is. He's still a little bit ahead of you there. And then it comes to a point where takes a sharp right and starts going very quickly to the west. You notice at this point that the hills have kind of melted away from being these grassy meadows to more of there's clay and rocks. The hills are where they're cutting off are becoming a little bit more jagged, like they've got rock face that's open, kind of.
Like a crag.
Yeah, there are crags that are appearing throughout the stuff, and you feel like you are generally going to an incline at this point.
Guys, I feel like we're starting to hit a mountainous region.
I feel the same way, and I also wonder if we still think that this guy is going to inform the people that are hours that way. Wouldn't he be telling those guys instead of running this direction?
I think at this point he's committed.
Go ahead, give me a perception check, Eric.
Ooh, it's not good. It is an 8.
That is all.
And another thing, I've forgotten what the other thing is.
Well, I mean, I think at this point, he's probably just going to the grotto. So.
Right? Like, we got no other leads to follow, so I guess we still keep following him.
Yeah. At this point, we've already put so much time into it.
Right?
Well,
Got no place else to
looking up at the sun,
I would
and
suggest we could still go to Waterdeep.
Oh,
I think we have good work here to do with these pamphlets. I think we could really start something in Waterdeep.
Can I take a pamphlet and hit him with it?
I
Take
give you
stack.
a pamphlet. Oh no, no, Jen.
Attack with the improvised weapon. I'm just joking. You can go ahead and do it.
Oh, just over the head. Stop talking.
Don't crinkle them. Flatten them out.
No, I pierced one on your horn.
Oh no! Well, this one's no good.
As you guys continue on joking back and forth, what's your armor class, Isaac?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why?
That thing
What?
we failed to perceive does a thing.
Lay down now. Just like lay down here right now.
Right, just face first.
It's 16.
Cool. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as a
Ow.
rock smacks into the side of your head. And I'm going to need initiative from everyone.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Oh, did somebody jump off a cliff to ambush you? Funny how that
I guess
happens.
it's karma, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, my rolls are bad.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I just rolled a fucking
Why? This is
5.
terrible.
Well, I rolled a
Yeah.
3.
Fuck me.
Sorry, let
Gotta
me. I
Oh,
get
rolled
him out
a
on
3, but my
initiative.
It's not going to be
initiative.
great for us, guys.
Oh my god! What happened?
We always start cold on these rolls.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
I'm-
gotta get him out early.
Oh, Emily.
All
come
right,
in.
Emily could do something.
She's coming in like.
I
We
Isaac,
don't have a
you roll
map
one
yet,
too.
right? Just
All right.
There we go.
There
All
we
right.
go. All right.
That
Somebody's
hit
doing
got
something.
him like.
And then you did
Yeah.
take damage, so I guess.
wait. So between Alec and Pierce, who goes first? And Eric and Duffy.
Whoever has the highest dexterity gets the advantage over it.
So me.
So him.
Eric, what's your dexterity, Eric?
15.
All right, you go before me. I am last.
That is true.
You're so small, nobody sees you.
Exactly.
I need a coffee. Holy smokes!
Get yourself a dang coffee.
I know. Then I have to go downstairs and make it.
Al, I know you're relatively close to it.
I am relatively close, but Emily makes cappuccinos, so they take like 4 minutes to make.
4
It's
minutes.
It's 3 too many.
I will make you a coffee after my turn goes by because I probably will have the time.
Probably.
Eric, what are you eating?
One full round should be enough.
Ordered
Cool.
some Paladin penne vodka
Nice.
from a diner.
Nice.
Wife Sal, you order junk food?
Nobody here to
Oh,
cook
yeah.
for me.
Oh my
Nobody here to tell
God.
her either.
God, you guys are ridiculous.
So first up is Isaac.
It's a hard knock life.
If
Do
this
we
is
see
being
them?
recorded on YouTube, I'd just like to say,
Give me a perception check.
Oh, it's being recorded.
I was just joking about all that. I identify as a feminist.
Oh God.
He has binders full of women.
Come
He
on,
grabs
guys.
them all by the pussy.
I got
It's
22.
actually a metaphor about securing the freedom and liberation of the female from the masculine society.
who have hit the historic
Grabbing
base.
life by the pussy.
Yes.
I
Can't
hate
leave
this
this
roleplay.
this lobby. This can't leave this lobby. Okay. This can't get out.
Oh, this is public.
Yeah, you missed
Public
earlier that
record.
I just completely bashed
we
on
can no
him for
longer
having
run for public
leukemia.
office.
Like, come on, there's
Hey, that's okay.
I mean, between what Trump has said and a good cancer roast, there's like
A good cancer roast. Dear God.
I got a 20. I got a 22 from.
cool. Thankfully, you can see that rock came from this guy right in front of you. He popped out from one of the crags. You guys were coming down a hill. He popped out, and he was like, "Ah!" And then he just kind of like, "Shit."
So he's on a level field with me.
He's about 10 feet below you.
Okay.
He's below us.
You guys are coming
It's a
down a hill,
crag
so
of
like you
sorts.
are here, he's here. It's
Alright.
just like there's
more-
a 10-foot difference on the y-axis and a 10-foot difference on the x-axis, but it's still just a normal slope, the 1-to-1 slope.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You
do
can
a
roll
little-
yourself down there.
Yep, I'm gonna do a little roll flourish.
For the love of God.
Hello there, and
General Kenobi.
and then I'm going to use my quarterstaff to attempt to retaliate for getting hit in the face with a fucking rock.
Maybe don't kill him though. Maybe don't kill him.
Why?
So
Is there
we
only one?
know where the fuck he's going.
Do we want to interrogate him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Otherwise, we're just in the middle of fucking nowhere for no reason.
very well.
Are you shouting this to him? While he-
Yes!
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
literally shouting at him.
Okay, so you're
I'm
shouting,
going to-
"Don't kill him! Don't kill him!"
Yeah.
What?
Just kill the fuck
As
out
he's
of him.
barrel rolling.
God.
I'm going to attempt to do non-lethal damage with my quarterstaff.
Bashir yells, "Kill him! Kill him!"
Do it.
Oh, I got an 8. Oh no, I have
Cool.
to roll to hit. That was for damage. I apologize. So I got a
Apology accepted.
I got a
3
6
weeks. Isaac
15.
has to reread the book.
15 hits.
I do need to brush up on combat because I've
Okay.
forgotten a lot of this stuff.
Don't worry, it'll all come back to you by the end of this session.
And then for
Fantastic.
damage I got 10, but I'm still attempting to do non-lethal, so I guess I don't know what this means.
It means that you, instead of going for a quarterstaff to the throat, breaking his windpipe, you crack him over the top of the head with enough force that he falls unconscious. He
Okay.
is unconscious.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
I exuded restraint.
Oh shit.
All right, so I run over and I go, "Well, but this isn't any amount." Oh wait, are we still in turn combat?
No, you guys are out of initiative.
Well, this isn't helpful. He's unconscious. We can't even talk to him. I start like shaking him and saying in dragon, like, "Wake up, you pussy!
My God, that's not what you're supposed to do to someone with a concussion.
What's a concussion?"
Akamanos, grab him by the pussy.
I have never agreed to that, and I rejected that statement as soon as it came out of Pell's mouth.
Technically,
I believe you're supposed to raise his legs.
So Bashir picks him up by the legs and just holds him straight upside down.
Oh, for the love
Oh
of
my
God.
God,
This
man's
should work fine. I've seen this work in the alleys of Waterdeep. Yes.
I start like slightly
And
shaking
You're
him.
robbing him.
I start slightly shaking him.
All right, what's
as you
shaked
do,
out?
his sling falls out. Some rocks that he had falls out. His dagger falls as well. His shirt comes undone and like flies over his head, and it's just kind of like waving over top of it as you're gently shaking him. And a small little carving of a something
Mine.
falls
I
out.
saw first. It's mine.
Cool. Would you like to investigate that thing a little bit further? It's very smooth. It's a smooth cylinder. It kind of goes. It's wide and then kind of goes in a little bit and comes to a rounded point. And then at the base of it, it's like carved out, and there's like a little handle on the bottom right there, and there's some initials carved on it. It's about that big.
Is it a butt plug?
Yeah,
How's
you
this
just
get
started
Yeah.
So I think I know what this
Two
is.
people independently thought it was a butt plug, so I'm pretty sure you just described a butt plug.
Don't kink shame, guys.
I don't kink shame. I think
Don't
it's
keep
strange that
saying it
his
all
initials
here,
are
but
on it.
what the fuck?
It's just awkward to have like you turn someone upside down and that's falls down.
Where did it fall out
It's
from?
just a little awkward.
As I was saying
The
before,
cone-shaped base is a dead giveaway.
this guy is a kobold, so technically does not have has a cloaca. Is what I'm trying to get at. It has a cloaca.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
The cloaca
I have
plot.
learned. I have
the
been
more
learned
mystery.
on this.
Okay.
Yeah, I look at it and I say,
All yours, Ace.
never mind, and just sort of like let it roll off my hands and fall to the ground.
I
might
lay
have
that's
like
yours.
wet naps in my sack if you need that.
I lay the kobold down and kind of like slap its face a little bit. And is it still unresponsive?
Its eyes flutter a little bit from
Okay.
the extra blood that's been pooling in its brain cavity.
Can I use a transmutation cantrip message? Can I like tell him to wake up?
Oh, what?
Can I use my cantrip of message to make him wake up? Like send him like wake up, get the fuck
You
up.
can give it a shot.
I
Probably
got-
wouldn't hurt.
Why'd you leave the kids about that table?
All right. All right. Do I just need to roll anything, or I'm gonna point at this dude. It doesn't say anything. It's just a utility.
Yeah,
or,
it's a cantrip. I think
communication.
message is like as long as it's within a certain distance, you can just send a psychic message or
I want
something.
to. I point at him, and I'm just like, the fuck up.
It was like, looks around at you guys like you know when you've seen that person that just drank too much and they're late for their shift and you're like waking them up and you're like, hey bud, I got some bad news for you, and they're like, I got some bad news for you too, man.
I
No,
I
just me.
straight
Vomit
up
on us?
I'll be specific. Yeah.
I straight up Darth Vader this kobold and be like, where are you going? What am I guess
It's
what
like-
am I asking him? Okay, so
just- Where are
you
I'm
going?
Darth Vadering this kobold, and I turn to you guys and go, what do we need to know?
Where is he going? Where's the camp?
Where's the camp?
He's just pointing just at to the if you continue on the trajectory you were walking, he's just pointing to let me zoom out here a little bit and show you guys some stuff. You see this area right here is like a natural rock formation. It's just like a ridge line with a bunch of small boulders that have fallen down in front of it, and then up on top of the ridge line, there's like a second layer of large rocks that, if anyone wants to give me an insight check.
Anybody?
I'll do it. I've got good +4.
I'm
Yeah, there you go.
I too also
not interested.
just not interested.
I got 22.
That place looks like a remarkably great place for an ambush.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
Which
turned.
side of the ambush, though? To get ambushed or to do the ambushing?
To ambush.
It looks like a great place for an ambush.
Okay.
So cryptic. I love it.
All right.
So holding this
So-
kobold out, I
Wait, who
trying to think
determined
out
this?
a.
Who?
Isaac did.
Isaac. Okay.
These
So
revealed
we
areas,
just-
by the way, are like
we just
sort of
see it.
the tops of some crests that lead their
Okay.
way up towards this area.
What's your elf IC up there?
It looks like a good place for an ambush.
Hmm.
But is that where the rest of this army people are?
Is that
There's
where your
only one
friends
way to
are?
find
I say
out.
to him, "Is that where your friends are?"
He's like,
Okay.
Perhaps we should throw Sibo.
I
So-
say
well,
I
you
ask
know
him.
what? I was about to
He's
suggest the same.
suffocating.
I throw the kobold to the ground and I ask him why he's doing this.
How hard do you throw him to the ground?
Not too hard. I drop him down. I'm not light, but I'm not slamming him into the ground.
Like Batman.
Okay.
I'm just like I'm letting go of holding him
The
by his
Dark
fucking neck.
He's
And I
just
ask
kinda
him
like-
why he's doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just is like
Okay.
coughing.
So while he's doing that, I'm focusing really hard on him, and I am trying to figure out if he is evil or not, like as a being, basically. So I'm using my divine sense to but I'm trying to figure out how much I fucking hate this
I
guy,
didn't see how much was
basically.
revealed.
So I'm trying to
Um,
detect good or evil. Do I detect that he is evil?
Kobold. Yeah, this guy's pretty evil.
I
Yeah.
forgot to look.
Is that
Yeah,
how
this
the
guy's-
sense works?
This guy's pretty evil.
Okay.
Evil
So
as
he
fuck.
says all of that, and I fucking curb stomp him.
Cool.
Oh, now it's okay. We do this. Like, when you feel-
Okay. Give me time to react. It's a lot to process. I'm not okay with any of this. Don't do that anymore. If it needs to be said, stop.
He's evil.
Did he say stop?
These creatures will stop at nothing
Stop.
to kill us.
Stop. T-O-P.
Stop.
These creatures will stop at nothing to kill everyone. We can't leave any of them alive.
He in
Is he
particular,
dead?
it's not that I disagree with you on a grand scale. It's just that he was particularly worth more to us alive than dead.
Well,
He
okay.
pointed to
It's
Ridgeline
now,
thing.
so-
At least check it out.
He's
I
been
think
stomped.
the person. Yeah, I think the person that killed this kobold should go check out the Ridgeline first. The
No.
ambush spot.
Throw me
Maybe
up there,
the
Alex.
most
All right.
sneaky
Throw me up there,
person.
Bashir.
All right, listen.
Maybe the sneakiest person, because if they see a fucking person flying in the air, it's kind of a problem.
Flying
Always
gnomes are
pumped.
known around these parts.
I think somebody who's
would
like
know.
extra sneaky, who like has been, on drain pipes.
Oh.
Maybe
There are no
somebody
drain
like
pipes
that.
around here. There are no
I-
good drain pipes anywhere. That's
there
why
are
very
there
good
are
at that
crabs
anyway.
though. And
I think it's
They're
a
kind of
compliment.
like
You got
that.
the skills to be sneaky.
Snake. Sneaky snake.
like
Okay, as I walk past, I'm like grumbling. I'm like, all right. This is the last time I'm going to do this. And then we get this information, we give it back to Greenest, then we go to Waterdeep to unionize the workers. And as I
Yeah.
yeah.
as I like walk away, I like kick the butt plug a little farther forward, and just like kicking it until I like fade out of view from you, and then I pick it up and I put it in my pocket.
In your pocket, huh? For safekeeping.
Can I roll a perception check to tell if I see this happening?
So go ahead, give me a sleight of hand, Pierce.
I'd like to see a natural one on this.
Oh,
No,
yes,
it's
I
better
would
than that.
indeed.
18.
Anyone whose passive perception is higher than an 18, you saw it.
No, yeah, that's nobody, I think, right?
No.
Yeah,
I think
the-
I have the highest at 15.
Sneaky cloaca plug thief over here.
mhm.
And then I would like to sneak to, I guess, like this bottom corner. Oh, I'm gone. I can't get my.
There you go.
character name. There you go.
Yep. So yeah, go ahead, give me a stealth check. Whoa, yeah.
Down here.
Get yourself right here and give me a stealth check, will you?
Good.
Alright.
If we're gonna like just preemptively battle like a whole bunch of people, can we take like a 5-minute break so I can get a fucking coffee?
We don't know that's
After
gonna
this.
happen.
I'm just saying, if it
Ironically enough-
does,
I'm thirsty, so I was going to get some water as soon as someone said something. So maybe this is a good time
Well, like-
for Emily to get a coffee.
Maybe it's
Let's
a
see
good
what he
time,
rolls.
completely independent of if we're about to have a battle or not. Who knows about that? But maybe now's a good time.
Yeah, maybe now's a good time for a bio break and some water. But Pierce, what'd you get on your stealth check, real quick?
A 13.
Okay,
Fucking
Good to
A.
Good to know.
Let's,
Good to know.
let's take what 5 rejoinder at 9:20.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, a cliffhanger.
Mhm.
Thought you were gonna say a different word.
What did you think?
Nothing. I'm
What
just
did you
gonna go.
think he?
I'm gonna go.
What's up, dude?
Yo. Did you ever play Dominion,
I have not. No.
the card game?
Mm.
My coworkers got me a get well soon gift, like whenever all of everything was going on.
Mhm.
And they said they got me a board game, and I was like, oh, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
I was like ready for,
Candyland.
yeah, I was just ready for like Monopoly or Scrabble or something. and they got me Dominion, which was like a legit game that I've wanted for a while. Like, was on my wish list. I was pretty pumped about it.
That's awesome. Have you played it yet?
Yeah, Becca and I have played it, and it's one of the rare games that she actually like enjoys playing with me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, not just with me in particular, but like 2-player games in general, she's just not very interested in. I think it's just like the competition feels better for most of the time, like between 3 and 4-player games. 2-player games, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little more personal.
Yeah, yeah, especially if there's like a take that mechanics or like a lot of like being mean to each other.
Right. That's fair. It's awesome. Yeah, I've never played it before. I just don't like a lot of. It's deck building, right?
Yeah, it's a deck builder.
I've just always been a little turned off by deck building. So
Same. There's like a million of them too, or at least it feels like that. So like knowing which one to get is kind of hard.
that's cool though. I'm trying to think. They have like a million expansions for that thing too, don't they?
Yeah, like
Okay.
14, something ridiculous like that.
What is this?
Dominion.
Oh yeah, I've got the core and then one of the the first main expansion they had. I love that game.
It's really simple. Really simple, easy to teach, easy to pick up, and it's like always a hit with like whoever you introduce it to.
Yep.
I feel like the expansion, you need at least 1 or 2 to keep it like
Fresh.
the replayability and yeah. Which expansion do you have?
I can't remember off the top of my head. When I got the game, it was like the core set plus like the first main expansion in like this big box set. It was like the twofer.
Oh, it's a Intrigue then, probably.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I took part in the Dominion tournament at PAX when I was there.
Nice.
Not-
Is that like how many players each game? Like in that, like 4? Is it the full 4?
Yeah, it was the full 4 because it was just a full lineup of everyone. I was out first game. I did better the last time I was in the Flux tournament at PAX West. I made it
Nice.
to the semifinals, quarterfinals,
Nice.
quarterfinals, not semifinals, quarterfinals. Lit some incense up here. Yeah, it smells like pizza and incense. It's great.
Solid blend.
Push.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Interesting combination.
Mm-hmm. I love the smell of incense. How's that
I
coffee?
do too.
Yeah, me too.
Delicious.
Cool. That was creepy the way you said that, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The woman love her.
Delicious. I love my cappuccinos.
Emily's pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, almost as creepy as Pierce picking up a used cloaca plug.
Is that what it is?
We don't know that's what it is. It's just something that I could possibly use.
True. You guys actually all jumped to a bunch of conclusions on that thing.
I mean, that's where my mind was going
you
to.
say-
No one said
Enchanted?
anything out loud either.
Can you like? I'm afraid to ask, but can you actually like find a picture of what you were describing? Because I'm having actually a hard time thinking of it.
Picturing anything but a butt plug.
At this point, I can't think of anything else.
Not gonna lie, I'm in the same boat.
Let me
I think
Find
it
a
was
picture
like a
here.
little more sharper at the top.
Oh,
Fetishy.
You ever seen American Horror Story season 4?
I'm not.
Do I want to now? All of a sudden,
Check it
it
out.
sounds like it's.
I mean, I'm bringing it up in context of this conversation, so you make that choice.
I have-
you know,
yes.
whichever one.
I have seen people in the ER for various things, though.
Oh.
I can only imagine.
Like
There you
stabby butt plugs.
In,
I
Vault
mean,
of the
I'd like
Sages.
to stab things up their urethra or in like their ostomy holes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a fetish. That's something that people are into.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it.
So this is a butt plug.
That's not reassuring me that it's not a butt plug.
Where? Yeah, no, that's a butt plug.
Where are you seeing this picture?
Yeah, did you just like Google
it
wood
in
butt
chat?
plug? Like, what happens if I Google wooden butt
Oh
plug?
yeah, you know that's a totem.
It's just
I don't know what you guys
something-
are
It's-
talking about.
it's- yeah, that's the first. That's the first
Yeah.
image on wooden butt plug.
I-
He didn't even look that deep. That's the very first Google results.
You guys jumped to a bunch of conclusions.
The good news, Sibo, is that it's a totem you can sit on.
Exactly.
I mean, it is a wooden fetish, so
Oh God.
As long
what
as
does
it's got
this
no
tell me?
splinters.
Looks
It's
pretty well
smooth.
sanded.
it's pretty smooth. It seems well
Polished.
worn.
Well worn.
Smooth for now.
It's also warm.
Mm,
And broken in.
yummy.
So,
So,
Dungeons
World
and
War 13.
Dragons.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So you are at the bottom. Where you're standing right now is at the bottom of the hill that you had crested over, and then continuing west, which is left of the screen. I should probably put a compass rose in here somewhere, or make my own maps. But whatever. I have my own life, my own job. So this direction here is just a steady rise going up to this area, which is a lot of rocky cliff that was described before. This brown ridge line right here, that's probably about 20 feet of solid craggy rock ridge before it gets up to the top of the rise here.
Really
Does
need
this
a
remind
second monitor.
anyone of Mulan or just me?
It does
Anybody?
now.
You watched
Yeah, now
Mulan
it-
today, so
We watched Mulan today, so it's already on my mind. It just seems kind of like Mulan.
Milan's fucking good.
It is.
Mhm.
It's alright.
Fucking good.
it's pretty.
Yeah.
You want to give me a perception check?
A Mulan check.
Give me a Mulan check.
Yes. Must be done.
It's in that one. It's in that one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was you saying that or if I just heard it in my mind.
I thought Duffy was saying that, like, don't roll in that one.
It's in that one.
Cool. Yep. Everything's great.
Fucking A.
Fuck. And that's what we think. All right, guys. Looks good. up
Everything's
there.
great. Did you see any birds?
I
Yeah.
am fond of birds.
How about this,
He's pretty far
nature
from us
scene
at this
described
point. I
to
don't
me?
think we can.
Okay. So, in front of you is the rise of Skywalker with small little grasses and shrubs interspersed on this relatively rocky hillside. The crag itself appears to be a mixture of sandstone and limestone that you're not entirely certain what particular geologic experience happened to pressure this rock up from how deep it was before. But it makes you wonder that, maybe at one point in time, this area that you were on was actually part of the Great Sea, and that the passing of time and ages has led to the rise of these Skywalkers.
Interesting.
I'm doing this with the wrong words because it's you thinking it, and you just choose wrong words sometimes. So I'm trying to
dumbass.
keep up with that.
Very interesting. Yeah. So I walk forward somewhat confidently, at ease,
Kill
if
me.
you will, thinking about my butt plug. And when I'm gonna have the
Heartwarming.
courage to really, try it out. Probably need to disinfect it at some point, but
Just rub some dirt on it.
Ew.
and I walk
Um,
on. I want to walk in like this corner area.
Okay. Go ahead. Start moving your character, and I'll reveal. Try to take it like 5-10 squares at a time, type of stuff.
Cool. Now he's stealthing up there.
He sure is.
Okay, cool. So we're just sitting back like, man, he's being stealthy AF.
Man, he's so.
You are watching
Look at him
him
go.
Yeah, that
stealth.
guy is incredibly stealthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Look
can
at that.
see him.
Look at just how stealthy he is.
I can hear him.
He must be what, 100 feet out? Look at that.
I can hear and see clearly how stealthy he is.
Doing great.
So
Shout out.
I'm sure you're aware of this coming, but what's your armor class?
Oh God.
All of us? Or
Poor Ace.
Pierce?
Pierce.
Oh.
15.
It's got to be higher with that butt plug though.
Oh yeah, does that add any armor?
The attack isn't coming from behind.
Came from.
They came from
Behind.
behind.
This episode has gone off the rails.
It's +1 to AC, but it's -2 to dexterity, so it's not really.
Yeah, but it's +2 to Constitution.
Is it?
I think it should increase
I was
charisma.
going to say
like me.
vitality.
Constitution is vitality in here. Okay, fine. It gives you 5 temporary hit points at the beginning of each round.
This
It
is the butt
reduces
plug that
speed.
everyone needs. Yeah.
It's the most magical of butt
Um,
plugs.
A lot of DM action here.
Yeah.
Doing a bunch of stuff.
Good
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, good. It is 20, but not a nat 20.
Okay. Um. As you're creeping along, get back to the right window.
Oh, it's
here.
actually it's a 22.
Okay. Yep. As you're creeping along here, you get surrounded by
Wonderful.
these pillars of blinding radiant light all around you. Kind of feel like they purposefully just all popped around you and then dissipated. The rest of you back there, all of you saw that. If anyone wants to make a Arcana check.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Mine's only
Oh.
+2.
Am I allowed to make
Plus
that check
4.
also, or is it just
You're also allowed to make an Arcana check.
13. Wait, I'll make our own, or
9?
Yeah, you all
13?
make your own individual.
Okay.
6.
13?
God damn, 8.
Ouch.
Well,
Got a 4.
I can maybe see something with the 13.
Yeah, with the 13, you're sure that that this was Sacred Flame that was being used around him.
Sacred Flame, and I know what that is?
Yes, you've heard of Sacred Flame. You've seen Sacred Flame in action. This looks familiar to some other stuff that you've seen before in the previous nights during Greenest.
Oh, Isaac knows what Sacred Flame is.
I can't remember. I'm going to be honest. It's been so long.
I mean, you guys do all have access to a Google box, so feel free to.
Okay.
I feel like it's cheating.
If for those of you that would know what Sacred Flame is,
I rolled
Okay.
a 2, so I don't know that it's Sacred Flame.
you have no idea.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
know.
far
Yeah,
away, so I do
rolled
not know
a
either.
solid 8.
Yep,
nobody
you also
nobody but
know-
Emily knows that it's Sacred Flame. Nobody but
Yeah.
Emily can share that information with the people that are around her.
If she so
can,
chooses.
if she so chooses.
Aha.
True.
All right, I have to Google it still. Hold. Wait, how far away are we from Pierce?
Each one of these squares is 5
Wow.
feet.
We are some distance.
5. Oh, so we're farther than 30. Holy
Yes.
smokes, we are. Okay. All right.
You,
He's really
you
snuck
get a
out there.
little bit of advantage on seeing him because he is up a rise, up the hillside a little bit from where you are. He's basically like the hill went down and then up and then down and then went back up. So you guys are on top of a hill and he's like maybe 5 or 10 feet above you guys, which tells
said-
you how great of a job he's doing stealthing.
You said
Um,
sacred flame, right?
Yes.
All right, so guys, he just had sacred flame around him. It's no bueno.
What's
see the
bueno?
target. No.
Whatever it is,
Don't there, stop,
it's not
no.
it.
I guess I don't have to
No
worry about it
good.
because there's no buenos over there. All right.
Yeah, good. Guys, he is out
So
of
we're
bueno.
good because there's no buenos. So we're good to go.
There's none,
we gotta
none
help him.
bueno.
We gotta help him. There's sacred flame, but there's no buenos. Don't worry about the buenos,
I'm
guys.
coming with the bueno.
I've seen many buenos in nature. There are none.
I hate you all. Okay. So what radiance descends upon well, I can't talk today. Descends upon Ace over there, and he's gotta hopefully survive that. Otherwise, he's gonna take some pretty bad radiant damage.
He did. He passed his dexterity save on it.
Oh, good.
That's why he's
And
not burnt
we-
to a crisp right now.
So we can see him that he's not burnt to a crisp right now.
Yeah, the sacred
Okay.
flames erupted around him, and that's when you were like, "Oh, that looks magical. I think I've seen that before. I know that." And
Are
then
we,
they
Can I hightail it out
dissipated.
of there?
yeah, are we entering?
Sure. Yeah, you can go ahead start hightailing it out of there. But first,
You're
I'm
looking
gonna
great,
need.
buddy. You're absolutely glowing right
I
now.
was gonna say before I try to
you
take
said
an
your
action.
Armor class is 15.
Yeah.
As you start hightailing it out of there, this mass of a wooden bolt comes like right from behind you, over your
Front.
shoulder, and impales
Behind.
into the ground right here at your feet. It is a big ass bolt.
Is it like a ballista bolt?
It's not a ballista shot. It is
Okay.
just a big fat bolt.
Okay.
Like a from a big crossbow and someone
Yeah.
big enough to wield it.
A big old crossbow.
It's a big old bolt.
Yeah, I would like to like serpentine out of it.
Come on,
I'm
you
not
gotta do
running
the
the
Stark.
straight line at
Stark
all.
straight run.
Yeah, I'd serpentine if I were you. Go ahead.
That. And I go back through this section that I don't know at all. I'm just blindly running.
There you go.
Ugh.
Oh God.
I feel like I'm watching Game of Thrones right now.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like he'd get here a
Yeah.
lot faster if he was just running straight.
Yeah. Straight line.
But we know what happens when you run straight.
Hey,
I mean, it's not like there's a tower falling on it, you know? If you just run, odds are they're still just gonna
Yeah.
miss.
Or some spaceship.
I'm playing like the acoustic version of Sandstorm.
And I get down behind this rock. I think we should get out of here very quickly. There seems to be a lot of them over there. I think that's enough information for the governor. You know what I'm saying? Know the location.
So I look over there. Are they coming at us?
give me
or
a
do I...
give me a perception check.
Just a
Okay.
beam of lights and shit.
19.
I don't feel adequately prepared
19?
for a magic
Yeah.
battle.
So watching the Akamenos bait be out there, you were able to see that the crossbow bolt actually came from this person who had kind of blended in with the rocks. He was just kind of laying in wait. Gray hair. It's hard to tell from the distance what you really can see about this person, but you do see
Natural.
the glint of iron and well-polished wood in what appears to be a very heavy crossbow that
Okay.
he is reloading. You also can see the glint of a bit of purple from a couple spots over here. Glint's not the right word. You catch the wind whipping through and moving some purple robes out past some rocky outcroppings that you're like, there's probably a couple guys sitting there.
So this like wooden wall here, there's like it's just basically a wall, like
No, this brown line right here is the
Yeah.
ridge line. So that's like a
oh,
20
that's the
foot
ridge line.
cliff. Yeah, it's 20-foot cliff
Okay.
of
So they're
loose,
basically
craggy
just up on
rocks.
top of the Skywalkers. Okay.
Yep. Right on top of the Skywalkers.
Okay. But nobody's coming at us or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
Hopefully they excuse it as a little lone wolf incident. Sneak up the other side?
Go like north.
I think
where don't know
he's
what direction
right.
we are
Ace.
anymore.
I think you just gotta try the other side there, bud.
I don't really see what's in it for me in this scenario. I've nearly lost my head twice.
Well, then be stealthier.
Stealth.
I cannot control that as much as you guys think I can. I don't know where this natural talent comes from, but it seems to go away when I need it as well.
Ace,
Yeah,
if
but
you
maybe-
Listen,
if you go up there to that other side, we can let you keep. And I kind of like look on the ground, and I'm like, "What? It was right there a minute ago. Did anybody see the butt plug?
I haven't seen it at all. I don't know where that went.
It was right here."
oh weird.
It's got to be close. We should
Probably
we
rolled
should look
away.
for it. Yeah, we should look for it.
It was very round and polished.
Seemed quite used, but regardless, I think it's important. You know, we need to go that way. We need to figure out what's going on at the grotto.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
we have to get by these guys. And
aha.
the
Oh, wait.
only way I see this working is by Ace going out there again
Do we
and
know
being
what's
sneakier.
in this area that's being pinged? Can we? Do we have sight on?
Oh, I'm
this?
sorry. I'm looking at you guys. Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have sight over there.
Is it just abyss?
More nothing.
Fog of war.
No trees, nothing. Just like
Shit.
flat grassy land.
Well,
Yep,
I
It
could
is just
cast-
open. There's like small rocks and small shrubs, like really small shrubs, like basically overgrown weeds. But yeah,
So-
there's not a lot of tall grasses. It's a lot of goat grass.
I could still. I still have one spell, guys. I could cast a fog cloud, but we need to strategically place it so we can try and like sneak around them. Do we want to get behind them? Do
Oh,
we want
that's
to
a
just
good
run away
idea.
screaming? What?
I like the runaway
Sibo's got
screaming
an
idea the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far does
say-
it
I
emanate
say-
out? Like, what's its max? Like,
120 feet is my max cast range,
But what's
How
the
big
max
is
like
the-
area of effect?
and then it's a 20-foot radius sphere, and then yada yada yada, and it keeps just spreading
Which
Oh.
20-foot
Forever?
radius? Let me.
for an
Yeah.
hour.
for an hour?
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
concentration up to an hour.
Oh, so he can just fog out this whole fucking place.
He could smoke this whole place out, bro.
Yeah,
Because
well
I
then
got-
they
Sibo,
can't see us
we
while
need
we
a
can't
smoke
see them.
screen.
All right, doesn't look like I need to roll anything. Just
Nope.
Yeah, but then we can't see them either,
Let's
or
discuss
where we're going.
exactly. We need to discuss our plan of
We
attack.
need
Do
to have
wanna-
an actual plan, so
Right, do we
people
wanna
don't
go
just, like
through the
jump
pillars?
off the
Here's
edge.
what we do.
Execute it.
Here's
Yeah.
what we do. Half of us go to the top, the other half go to the bottom.
Sneak
Uh,
We'll
around.
fog out the
Pincer
whole
maneuver.
valley. We know that they've got the range, so we'll be able to sneak up, and we'll be able to get close in, and
20
then
foot. So I'm
we
right
kill 'em.
here.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, it never really worked for Scooby Doo and the gang.
Oh, so looking at Fog Cloud right now, it creates a 20-foot radius sphere, but it does not spread. It spreads around corners.
Oh,
It's
is
just
that-
it's a
I
20-foot
thought it
radius
spread last
sphere.
Oh.
time. Damn. Okay. Well. Oh, the wind is what can fuck it around.
Is it
Is there a
windy?
wind? Yeah.
Oh,
is there
okay.
wind?
So it needs to be when you cast a spell using a spell
Yeah.
slot at second level or higher. The fog increases by how I read it. It needs to be. And I forgot to level myself up last time around too, so I need to work on that.
All right.
You had
So
3
the truth
weeks.
comes
Yeah.
out.
Well,
3
I may not have
weeks.
leveled that one out.
This
3
is why I
weeks.
tell people to do your homework, because it only benefits
Dude,
you.
it took me a long time just to know that I had like 5
It did.
cantrips.
Yeah.
Certainly.
So I was pretty pleased with that.
hmm
Maybe you need to take like a lesson out of Isaac's book and like read the book.
I should.
Shots
Maybe you guys
fired.
can have
Okay,
like
well, You know what, guys?
Reading-
Back to it.
reading
We got a
party.
20-foot radius.
People
like
can
5,
change, okay?
10,
People can
15,
change.
20 sphere. That still gives us a pretty good block of.
I think you can block his sight.
Yeah, we can just bang, bagooshk, baboom, like right up there.
Let me draw. a
Fog
shape
them,
here
and then
real
we'll
quick.
split up.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
just
like
I don't like the
split
split up
up.
idea.
I don't like
think
the
we
split
should.
up idea.
I think the fog should be here, but that we use that as a distraction,
here.
and then we actually go up here. So he's going to focus on this, thinking we're all going through the fog and using the fog as like a.
Or the other direction that you just went. Maybe he'll think that you're trying the same thing again, but then we go up the other direction.
But the pillars of fire have been used up,
I
right?
think the north side. I think the north
The
side.
pillars of fire have been cast. That place they would not.
Unless there's more than one person that can cast that.
That
Or is it a
that
trap?
gray cloud right there. That is what a 40-foot radius
20 foot.
sphere would look like.
Okay, so pretty
Isn't it
big.
supposed to be 20 foot? Not to be like.
Oh,
don't say
sorry,
that.
20-foot radius.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a 20-foot radius as opposed.
Okay.
That's a
Right.
40-foot diameter, 20-foot radius,
Got it.
and it's
Good,
also
good,
not
good.
a sphere. I know, but it's the best I can do.
We'll take it. Okay, guys. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I mean, we gotta
So
go to
wait-
the south.
I
So
say
wait.
we use this as a distraction and we go north. We cast.
But they're
it to
gonna
the
see the
south.
moment we go here. They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, there they are," and this dude's gonna be like, "Pew," and we're dead up here.
Yeah, because there's no trees up there to hide us.
There's
there
no
are trees.
cover.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, there it is. There she blows.
Can we like move it a little bit so we can like get onto the ridge though?
Yeah, I was just showing to give you guys a
Okay.
representation.
So if we like cast it in like the middle here,
Yeah, so I
that
cast
way
it.
it like
you know what?
hides.
Oh god, the grounded phases.
Oh god, it moved.
All right, just right freaking here. Just it covers enough. I can't draw a big
Yeah, but we
circle.
wanna be able to get like up here onto the ridge.
I mean, I guess we could do it that way too, and then just like burst through the clouds and beat the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so
So you
I'm gonna
wanna,
cast it. for,
Anybody else?
Anyone else?
I like that
suggestions?
plan. I like the plan
Yeah.
of sticking together.
Like
We're
right there.
stronger as a group.
Well, no, because then look, homeboy's we got a clear line of sight. Like he's gonna just up until there. We're like that's his line of sight.
Well, we can like go down here, like start walking
Yeah.
this way, down this way.
I think
Like they can't see all the way over here.
he's got a big crossbow.
Like-
Scary.
So we start walking.
Yeah, I think Leah's making the right call. I
Yeah,
think you
I
cut it
agree with
there, and
her.
then
I
and then
am
we just
casting
take a long
in the primest of locations to go with Leah's plan, which is Leah Pingett.
Wait, so we're walking down here. Yeah. And then you're gonna put it like right in there.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Here, let me.
Gonna. Oh, there it is. La 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 la.
Going on a
Yeah.
nice little hike here.
Have we
Wait, did you actually
have
cast the
you
fog?
Yeah,
casted
it's
it?
cast.
Cast the
or-
fog?
I cast it. Boom.
Did you?
Weird.
Wait. When did you guys have to tell me when you cast that?
Oh, okay.
I thought he did.
I thought like down here was when I
Okay.
cast it, but over
Sorry,
here,
I was
I can-
working on expanding the world there, so
I was also just having fun, just moving my dude around, and so
that's fine. Cool.
I cast.
So you ping where you want it, where
I
the
want it right.
epicenter.
So the epicenter is gonna be here.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Perfect.
How did I end up out in front?
Yeah, I lost my guy through this invisible wall here.
By the way, the planes are shifting and the ground enlarges.
Ah!
Thank you.
Oh god!
You were in that place where Squidward goes. in
What
that
are they
episode of SpongeBob
doing?
when he goes too far in the future?
Future.
I don't want
Oh,
to.
no.
Don't go down there. Don't go
These are
down there.
dangerous. It's sucking me in. Oh
Yeah,
god.
I lost.
Oh my god.
The earth elementals are serious.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around.
I would like to
Alright.
be farther down here, but
Now that you are in that fog cloud, everything is obscured for you. You have no visual of things more than like a foot in front of your face, and even that it's like obscured.
Pretty smoky around here, guys.
I'm gonna like step out like
whoa.
here
Oh,
just to kind of
oh,
like
Okay.
try to see.
Yep, you step outside of the magical ridge or magical edge of the fog cloud. You can see that it's like parts of it is like evaporating off as fog and then dissipating, but it's basically just a barrier of fog. And as you do, you can see this.
Ah,
Okay.
cool.
it's like a
Just
little
gonna
like
kinda
land bridge.
Keep moving up this way.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw from where you are right now.
I don't want to go up there.
17.
Okay, cool. You take a step and you realize that you're right at the edge of the ridge and some rocks crumble down, but you don't fall.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so wait. So what's our plan, guys? So we got the fog.
Well, we're
So we all
supposed to
just,
just
like-
run at them now. That was
Yeah, we're
Okay,
supposed
so
to
we're all
like,
just gonna
plan.
the
like
moment we
pop
reach
out
the,
like
the
daisies.
fog, we just
We're all
fucking
literally
book it.
popping out like daisies. The edge of the fog.
my
How many
all
Mulan
those,
Get a battle
references
cry.
can we have in this one?
A lot.
We've
All
had a lot of
those,
prequel references in this as well.
yeah, for fucking serious.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, we were talking about it, so.
I jump out.
Cool. You jump out. You see this. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Fuck is that?
I mean, did we all jump out together?
We're doing this?
Nope, absolutely
No,
not.
Absolutely,
No,
yeah.
no, I did not.
Way to the no.
I'm going out with Bashir.
Wow.
Cool. I'm,
Okay,
like,
I popped
right
my
on the edge.
intuition
I'm also
and managed to roll the
jumping
same
out.
number again. That's a 9.
Cool. You take. Where'd this go?
So we didn't shock this dude at all.
You take 4 points of radiant damage as a bar of flame just descends upon you and
Okay.
crisps you a little bit.
So as I
Um,
jump
But-
out,
but
I
we-
yell, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
Surprise, motherfucker!
Isaac, I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I got a 14.
14. Let's see. Where are you? There you are.
You don't get like any surprise bonus from not dying.
Surprise.
I mean, they know.
You
They knew this was coming.
you step out second, and having seen Bashir get blasted, you can kind of see the air around you begin to ripple in a very familiar way for yourself, who has been
Yeah.
blasted in this way before. And you take a quick sidestep and dodge it. Who was the third person out of the fog?
It's all coming back to me.
I guess
think-
I am.
Alright, what? You?
Or who's? No, you. So I'm fourth.
Okay.
Alright, me.
Leah, what is your armor class?
Oh, not that high. Oh crap! Where'd my thing go? Oh, that one. 13.
Okay. He rolled a 9, and another heavy crossbow bolt goes whizzing past you into the fog. And you guys can see this on the ridgeline here.
Oh fuck!
You see a bunch
kidding
of the cultists that you are all wielding their scimitars staring at you, as literally 2 of them are running down to engage right now. You see a couple purple robed guys, and then you see a silver-haired, sinewy, leather armor wearing badass who is just reloading a heavy crossbow.
I don't like him.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck!
Looks like this could be our last night here.
All right. No.
So are we rolling for initiative or? are we-
Yes, please. Please
Okay,
roll for
so-
initiative now.
Yeah, see, I do not want that last one.
Oh my
Please roll,
god!
All right. Better. Oh no.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
really, babe.
I've been blowing all my good rolls just fucking around with my die.
I don't add anything to it. Oh yeah, I do
Yeah,
add.
you
something.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
But if I
Oh, you
if I
do?
roll a 1, it's just a 1, right? So
Oh, I forgot to
You
add.
can still,
Right.
critical failures don't happen on initiative.
all right.
Initiative is +2. Okay, so sorry, I'm a 16.
I guess I'm gonna lead it off.
Yikes.
Woohoo!
All right.
Ooh, those guys are going first. That's not good.
Oh no.
Duffsor, you got a 16, better than a 1.
Yeet.
Al,
than
you
last
got a
time.
3, which is technically better than a 1. Pierce, you got a 7. No snarky remark for that. Moving on up in the world. Isaac with a solid 11. Expected more from you, coming from off of a 24. And Emily is just sitting stacked at a 21. Way to make it easy for me.
Yep.
You're up first.
I'm thinking. How? So are any of them coming at me still, or are they all just kind of in the same spot at the moment?
The last of their thing. Basically, what happened is. Oh, my bad. Let me back up there. Cool. Basically, what happened is you guys walked out of the fog. They had been laying in ambush, prepared with their actions that they did, and then these two guys ran in last minute to engage you.
Oh, so he's like right in fucking front of me.
Sure is.
Eh.
That'd be it.
Do we need to clean up like where we actually are a little bit? Because there's like
Yeah.
3 people in 2 squares here. Okay. Something like that.
All right.
Okay. Meh.
Yikes.
All right. Well, since he's right next to me, I guess I'm gonna just try to smash his skull in with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Or do I want to
Roll.
use that? Or do I want to use my dagger? I'm trying to figure out the piercing or bludgeoning. Which one's better? Maybe dagger. Let's try a dagger. Maybe we'll just like cut his throat. Stab him in the throat. Can I stab him in the throat?
You have what's your, not Witch's Bolt, but Eldritch Blast. Is that a cantrip?
It is.
Okay.
But I don't know because he's so close. Do I get a?
You roll at
Whatchamacallit.
disadvantage or whatever, right? No?
Nope, there's no
I don't know.
disadvantage. It's only for
I thought we decided this
using
last time.
short bows. Did
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess
Um,
I will try to Eldritch Blast him because that will do more damage. Wait. Is anyone talking, or did it just all go silent?
Yeah,
No.
hear you.
Oh,
I'm,
okay. Sorry.
I'm double checking to see if that is something, because I don't think so, but
From what I'm reading with a quick Google search, it says if there isn't an attack
Grab my water
roll,
real quick.
then there's no downside. But if there's an attack roll, then it's at a disadvantage.
cool. Where's that looking from?
RPG Stack Exchange. People asking questions. Let me link you.
Thanks.
Put it right under the butt plug.
Nice. When casting a ranged spell within melee reach of an enemy, spell doesn't require a ranged attack roll. Attack is more difficult when a foe is not. Weapon, a spell. 5 feet high. Oh, okay, cool. Yep. I always forget that.
So wait,
Cool.
not a disadvantage?
Yeah, you
With
are. You would be at a disadvantage. Mhm.
I would be at a disadvantage.
Yeah. So
Um,
go ahead with your original idea. I was just curious.
okay, so I'm gonna try to just stab him in the neck with my dagger then.
Sure thing.
All right.
Roll your attack.
19, 23.
23 hits.
So then it's a 1. Okay. Four damage. Did I read that right? 4 damage. That blows.
Cool. He has taken 4 damage.
day.
Next up.
So he's like kind of sort of bleeding, maybe a little, like out of his neck.
This guy.
like a
Yeah,
smidgen?
you went for a gut,
I get like a
gut
vein.
shot. And you're able to penetrate into his stomach area. You feel the squish, and you see bright red blood pool and start dripping out of the wound.
If I get like one twist, like a half a twist.
You know, you only did 4
I
damage.
caught the twist.
All right, fine.
But it is their turn. So the one in front of you is going to try to take a swipe at you with his scimitar. And he's going to step widely because you actually did hit something inside of him. Maybe like you were able to hit a kidney, and he kind of goes into shock a little bit and stumbles and takes a knee. This guy
Taking a
right
knee.
here is going to attempt to make an attack at you, Isaac, with his scimitar.
What is a scimitar?
A curved sword.
Curved blade.
Think
Did
about
they just say
any.
curved blade?
Think about any sword you've ever seen a generic old movie Arab guy have.
Yeah.
And those are scimitars.
Yeah,
Why can't they just say curved sword?
because it's a
Because it's got a
scimitar.
name.
Not as cool.
Language is important, Emily.
Hmm?
I know your guy's in the office and you don't care about language anymore because he uses the same like 6 words over and over again. But we need to keep our vocabulary robust for the next administration.
Also,
I use all sorts of vocabulary when I chart. Thank you.
also,
Yeah, but it's all vehicle, so it's all fake.
Yeah, but when somebody comes in being stabbed by a scimitar, do you put in your chart stabbed by a scimitar, or do you say stabbed by a
Yeah.
curvy sword?
Blatant scimitar entry wound.
How many scimitar stabbings have you triaged?
I can't say any.
Well, there you go.
Mostly because
Only
you
like
know
a
what it
kitchen
is.
knife.
This is more like
No, it's only like kitchen knife.
Was it a
Kinda
curved
like a-
kitchen knife?
describing Eric's
It's like a-
leukemia.
Kitchen scimitar.
Eric's
actually
leukemia
used
is the
yeah.
scimitar of cancers
Because it's
instead of curved blade.
okay.
It wouldn't be specific enough. Like we could just say that you have cancer, but you have leukemia.
that's some SAT English level comparison right there. But I see what you're trying to get at.
I don't understand at all.
It's specifically
It's like,
named.
why
You
is
could
this
say-
happening to me?
You could say your leukemia, but it's your specific leukemia, like a specific sword being a scimitar.
It describes something.
It is exactly like that. It's just as important.
Scimitars are,
Just like
are like
that.
leukemia.
Yes.
I didn't say anything about importance.
Anyway,
Okay,
this whole
all right.
time,
Let
Eric,
us
you were
move
trying to say
forward.
something, and I'm still waiting to hear from Isaac, whose turn it actually is going to get attacked on.
Okay.
What's your armor class there, bud?
16.
Cool. You unfortunately take some damage.
No, I don't.
True. You
Alright.
take 4 points of slashing damage.
4 points. What the H?
Yep.
Dying. I can't afford another turn like that.
This guy runs off.
What guy does? Maybe wait. I need to
There was
scroll.
a guy who was up here to the north of everyone.
We got a
Yeah.
runner.
He runs off.
We'll go get him
this,
then.
This guy moves right next to that guy right there, and this guy moves down right here and makes an attack at you, Bashir.
18.
Also with a scimitar.
How do you spell this?
22 to hit.
SCH.
SCIMTAR. SCIMITAR.
X.
What?
I like it.
Why are we still talking about this?
I love her fascination with it.
What'd you
Isn't it
say
also pronounced like
he rolled from?
22. There, it's linked underneath the thing linked underneath the butt plug.
All right. All links shall now be described by their adjacency to butt plug. Having said that, yeah, I mean that hits. So
That is now law.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Because I kept thinking you guys are saying centaur, like the horse human, and that's why.
can we
Dude,
focus
that's
on
how
playing Dungeons and Dragons for a second?
Close, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Look at
That's
all
why I've
these
been
nerds
confused.
trying to tell you
Okay.
what's the difference between a scimitar and a centaur.
Yeah,
see
study
how
the difference
open
between
arms
cancer and
everybody-
leukemia.
Okay, I will focus now. I am sorry.
It's okay. I
don't have to
love the fact
apologize
that you're just
for
sitting over here thinking
No, you
about
really don't.
centaurs.
Okay. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, back to killing peeps.
Or being killed by peeps.
No.
Sibo, it's your turn.
All right. Quick question. What's the height difference right here between this home slice and that ground right there?
20
Ground
feet.
slice.
20 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So this dude got hurt. He's like, his kidney's kind of like ouchy wawas at the moment,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm,
that's my
mhm.
kidney man.
And is he a caster? Is that a caster or?
Mm,
He appears to be wearing a blackened version of the purple robes that you saw on previous people that have cast magic.
See, I don't like that. So I'm gonna use mold earth to crumble him to 20 foot down there.
ooh,
Fuck
getting
yeah!
creative.
I've
I like this.
Old Earth 5e.
Yeah.
Got here. Look at that. I'm learning all about this brand new spell. You choose a portion of dirt or stone that
Yeah.
you see within. In one hunt, you target the area. Fuck yeah!
I want to knock him off the ledge. I can't. I don't think I can hurt him with mold earth, is from what I understand. But I can get him at least 20 foot away down there.
Well,
should-
it depends
he'll-
on how this
he might
dude's
get hurt
on
from the
his
fall.
dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Let's find out how this nerd does. Oh, this nerd does poorly on his dex saving throw.
Yes.
And he definitely broke his leg as he's fallen over here.
All right. La, la, la. That's how I cast.
And he's laying down there. That's, you know what, Duffy? Guess what you just earned yourself right there. That's
What
an
is that?
inspiration die.
All right.
'Cause
Woo.
fuck, man, that's some real good use of the terrain, your specific background, and a spell that I have never seen utilized before.
I'm
Boom.
glad I picked that
Mm.
one. I need
That
to
is
make
how
more.
you do it.
That's what
Alright.
That
happens
is
when you have spells.
inspirational.
Imagine
Yeah.
how you'll do it level 3.
Catchphrase.
I'm
I'm a sorcerer.
Yes.
Sorry, Brendan. What did you say?
Duffy, what's your armor class?
12.
Cool. A heavy bolt goes flying over your head, not taking into
Thank
account
God.
how short you are.
Haha.
I feel like if I got hit by one of those bolts, it would just I'd be off the map just by like
It'd be like Team Rocket just
Yeah.
blasting off at the speed of light. Isaac, it's your turn.
Isaac's muted.
I just
Isaac.
muted myself. I just muted. So
Okay.
we still got this guy to our right here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make to hit him with my quarterstaff. I got a 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay, well,
Clem.
If I miss with
Fix-
my initial attack, do I still get to use my bonus action, or do I have to land?
You
that
can use
first
your
one?
bonus action, but you can't use your monk style because you have to have hit with your attack. Do your flurry of blows or whatever it is.
So
I think.
Yeah, that's what I remember from a couple weeks ago. He has to
Yeah,
he has to
sorry,
make
it's
contact
so
on the first
hard.
one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so that's it then. Great.
You just like brushed his hair. Just
There you go.
Stop.
Fantastic.
Oh, no, here you go. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yep.
gonna do that, of course.
Cool.
And then I still have to roll for the hits.
You've got
so-
keys still?
Yeah, we had a short rest after our last game.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's an 11 for that one.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
now you're just combing his
fantastic.
hair with your hand.
Swing and a miss.
And a 17. Hooray!
17 hits. Haha.
17 hits.
Hooray!
And then I hit for 7.
Cool. The first kick that you did was one of those, like, you ever seen those movies where it's like the big tough man is there and he's like, come hit me, and the guy's like, yeah, and he like punches and it like just doesn't do anything, and you're like, that was like your kick. Was you went up for like a solid like high kick, and it just like connected solidly, and he just like looks at you. So you come in for like a left fist into like the back of his shoulder, and you're like, damn, this guy's fucking solid. And then you come in for a kidney punch, and you hit right into the ruptured kidney that this guy had, and it actually like opens up part of his midriff, and he like his intestines and bowels falls out. And he
Oh,
dies.
yeah.
This is
I
good.
I proceed to grab those and wear one as an ornament of my victory.
Oh god! Oh god! The real Roland comes out. How much do we really know this guy?
I feel like every time we've gotten into combat, I always end up with somebody's blood on me. So I'm going to keep this trend
It's
going.
like starting to enjoy it.
Yeah.
This is
Put your
bloodlust.
fingers in your mouth.
That brings us to Eric. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm not gonna reveal my presence, but I am gonna try to use my minor illusion. Like I'm sticking my head out, kind of getting a sense of like where this dude is.
Sure.
This is this guy the guy with ruptured kidney, or was it this guy who was here?
It was
The
that
guy
guy
that
who was
died.
there, who's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try, or I'm just going to cast minor illusion here, but I'm gonna do like a shit. What's like a 5-foot creature that I can
A bear.
Rhino.
Sibo, what are you? What
A gnome.
Okay, I'm gonna do like a gnome assassin. Like that's like
Oh.
looks like they're about to stab the back of this guy right
Okay.
here.
Let me see what I can find.
God.
Guy definitely looks like an assassin.
You can tell by his shorts.
There you go.
It's not. Yeah, it's just a different gnome looking thing, but
Mhm.
it's definitely observable as a gnome, and that is going to be my turn.
I really want to cut out my
You can tell by the
character.
skull and crossbones that he's an assassin. Oh wait, there you go. Ninja mask.
Nice.
Cool. That brings us to Akamenos.
Okay. So hearing the commotion, I step out of the fog and I take out the butt plug.
Ah,
And I begin walking. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I stand here and I hold the butt plug in the air. And I say, I'm one of you. Don't shoot. Revealing the butt plug.
Okay. As you walk past this guy right here, he takes an attack with his scimitar against you. Does a 20 hit?
Yes,
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
that's fine. I continue on undeterred.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. It's an 8.
Okay. You feel that you gave it a half-assed attempt to persuade them, and they could tell. They could tell.
Not really believing it myself. So I can tell that they can tell, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
that
fine.
bad.
Yeah.
I have
You don't
cutting
even
action.
really believe it yourself.
Yeah, I have cutting action that I can use as my bonus action after my turn.
Feel free.
Yeah, I use dash and I dash back into thick fog.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. What did we witness?
Really thought the butt plug was like some sort of symbol, like the companionship.
You're really putting a lot into this butt plug. I love it.
I know this is a
I
little
like the
after the
dedication.
fact, but would I have been able to use my red vial potion to heal myself?
As an action.
Oh, okay.
I
Maybe a bonus action. Might have been a bonus action.
it doesn't
Either way.
it doesn't cost me an action to like curse the butt plug in the fog and then like throw it further into the fog.
Well, okay, so it would cost you to throw it, but you get 15 words on not your turn. You basically, in game, if it's not your turn, you get 15 free words of communication.
Oh.
So you can just be cursing in there about this butt plug thing.
Fuck you, butt plug. Fucking useless.
So this guy who fell attempts to stand up, while this guy back here, he casts some type of spell. He does some weird, like, hand motion type of stuff. And this guy right here, begins to glow.
Low.
Yep, he just glows a little bit.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sounds no bueno-y.
And that's
You
his
already
turn,
know
and
there's
that
no
brings
buenos.
that.
Wait, my
Bashir, do
turn?
something. Yeah.
All right, so that guy's glowing. So feeling a surge of energy that's pretty similar to what I just got toasted by. I kind of grab my amulet and mutter some words that I don't really know what the fuck they are in Dragon, and the 3 closest people to me get blessed. And so Isaac, or Roland, Laya, and Sibo. So whenever a
Taking
target
damage.
makes an attack roll or a saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add that number to your attacks and your saves for the next minute.
For the next minute.
Yep. So
So
that
like
happens.
my damage roll
Bashir,
is plus
it's-
4 if
no.
I were to attack.
your
No.
attack, your like d20 that you roll.
Ah, Roger.
It's not a plus 4. It's you roll a 1d4
Cool.
and then add that. Same with saves.
All right.
So being very confused as to what just happened, that's my turn.
It's a dope turn.
It's dope.
So you said we can add that to our attack as well?
No,
No, it's just for.
it's
yeah.
for like
The
when you
attack
roll it
roll.
when you roll a attack roll, not like to the damage, not to your attack damage. It's just for
You
your
can add it
attack
to the
roll
D20.
or your
Oh, okay,
saving
yeah.
throws.
Okay.
Well, guess whose turn it is? Laya, you're up.
Ooh.
Okay, so I have a
Wait a minute.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
I have light as one of the cantrips, and it says if you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell. So I could like cast that on like their clothes right in front of them and blind them with light, essentially, and they would have to do a dexterity saving throw to avoid that, and they'd be blinded.
They wouldn't necessarily be blinded because you're out in full daylight. It is a light that creates 20 feet. It would be basically like it has a potential of doing that. Yeah. They are. They're humans, so yeah. I say go ahead, give it a shot.
Ready? Let's try, because this dude is within 20 feet of me, right?
Yeah, that guy
one?
is. Yep, he's within 20 feet.
Alright.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Correct. To not like blind. I kind of want to say burn the corneas a little bit so he can't see because it's so bright, even though it's daylight.
Could
Sure.
you possibly
Oh,
blind?
he
the-
fails horribly. And yeah, he all of a sudden he's just standing there, and then all of a sudden his clothes just exude a light source that extends for 20 feet. And he throws his hands up to his eyes, and in doing so, the guy behind him also gets taken aback, and this guy will be at a disadvantage for his attacks and saves this next turn, where this guy is effectively blind.
Neat.
Sweet.
Does that mean
Were we gonna
like
say
he's
that?
just gonna get disadvantages on attacks, basically, or?
It's an actual thing in
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
So blindness. When creature that can see within range, if the target is either blind. That's not the right one. That's an actual spell. Conditions. There we go. A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
Cool.
Eric,
So
were you
basically,
gonna
it's just
say-
swinging wildly.
Yeah, I mean he's blind, and doesn't have blind fighting. So great turn. Bringing us to their turn. So this guy is going to attempt to make an attack on Roland, and at a disadvantage, he misses.
Ooh.
I got you.
Woo.
This guy is going to attempt to make an attack on Bashir, and he also misses.
All right. Nice. This is coming
Blinded
together.
people works.
Magic coming for the win.
This guy moves down here and
Fast.
makes an attack at this gnome that appeared out of nowhere. And as soon as he makes a slash, it fizzles and dissipates. And then this guy will move on right here and attempt to help this guy up. He's going to start like climbing down.
I think I get an attack of opportunity on him for coming into my range, right? Or is it
He
only when they
came in-
leave?
It's only when they move
Okay.
through or leave.
Okay.
Yep. Roland, or not Roland, Sibo, you're up.
All right. Well, I move up a little bit right here, space, and I use poison spray on this feller.
Cool.
Are
This
these
lovely little
cantrips or
feller.
like spells for you?
Hmm?
Are these like cantrips or spells?
These are cantrips.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he finally remembered that he had up to 5.
Yeah. I'm like,
extra
I was
cantrips
reading,
that
like,
he can
reading
be
about how
using.
sorcerers could just get so much magic. I'm like, this is bullshit. I get 2 and that's it. And then I was like, oh wait. And so I did my research. So yeah, he needs to pass a charisma check.
Which guy? I'm sorry.
The guy needs to pass a charisma check or constitution saving throw, or else
The
Okay.
blinded man.
the blinded man.
Cool. Constitution saving throw.
Like, what does charisma have to do with acid?
Yeah.
I'm cool, Acid. You can't do anything to me.
Hey.
He's so cool.
I've been doing acid forever, man.
He does. He
passes?
succeeds. Yeah,
All right,
he passes.
Blind man has charisma.
He's got Constitution.
Oh.
He rolled a nat 20
So I
on
hit
his
him with
save.
the poison, and it just kind of like he's like, and that's it, I guess. Yeah. So that was my turn there. That's a bummer. That's all I had.
Bummer, man.
Bummer.
Bummer,
Well, I guess-
bro.
Brah. I can't move anymore, can I? Can I just be like, eh?
Yeah, you can finish
Yeah,
your movement.
I'm just gonna go back 5 more, just because I was running like like pocket sand, and then like walk back.
Bashir, you don't need to worry about the crossbow bolt that just goes flying past you wildly. This guy,
Christ, that guy is still there.
he's still trying. Trying? I don't even know if he's trying. He's just taking pot shots over here. You might be drunk. I don't
He's
know.
a very bad shot.
Roland, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can take out this spicy boy right in front of me.
Let's
Blind
look.
man. Get him.
Fortunately, I've got a little blessing here. So I got a 15 with the 4. So
Yep, you are at like a. It hits. He's blind.
he's blind.
A blind man.
How's it feel? Should have seen it, buddy. All right. All right. So I deal 5 damage.
He is bent over
Just that buff.
because of that damage.
Still not dead though.
I'm
Motherfucker.
gonna
Damn.
go ahead and use my other key point because we're just at all odds right now, and do another attack right away.
So do you get to add the attack roll again to it then?
Yeah, you're blessed, so you get to add 1d4 to it.
I don't know if it's gonna matter. I got an
you're also
11 with that one.
He's also blind, so you get to re-roll because you're at an advantage because he's blind.
Oh, it's even worse. Oh, well, no, 12 this time for the reroll.
Plus
And
the
then-
D4?
Yeah, that's including the 4.
The fuck you rolling?
My D20.
The fuck you rolling?
Roll in.
Ha ha.
Huh.
Uh,
Yeah, you connect with him. You said
Give me
12.
12 for the
Yep.
reroll because of the disadvantage.
Cool.
So,
Yep.
Okay. good.
You connect.
you are
Okay.
you are adding the 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That's what he said.
Impressive. Yeah, it hits.
All right. It's 11 that time for that strike.
Yep. You do one of those like bicycle kick things. You just do like a
Hell yeah.
backflip bicycle kick and get him under the chin as he's bent over, and he dies.
Pulling a Ronaldo.
Excellent.
Mhm.
So then for my last unarmed attack.
Mhm.
Come on. Oh, wow. That's 8.
Cool. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn.
Wisdom.
Isaac, you can
How do
add a
you
1d4.
Are you adding? Are you rolling an extra dice, Isaac?
I already rolled for that
You roll-
bonus.
You
That
roll every
bonus
You have
is
time.
that-
constant.
You roll it every time.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's constant for a long time.
So you roll at
So
the
for
1d4
every-
dice.
I thought you
Extra.
get your value.
You're
The
blessed.
4 is the max, right? So I just. Okay.
You're
Regardless.
too blessed to be stressed right now.
Every time you
Hashtag
roll
blessed, bro.
every time you roll a 20, roll a
roll a
1d4
D4.
with it. Yeah.
So you're rolling 2 die.
Yeah, I know. That's what I. So 4 is the max on this. It's not like we're getting a huge bonus, especially when I just rolled a 4 on my d20 as it is. So this next one is not going to hit. Regardless, I'm going to have to do this wisdom saving throw.
Not with that attitude.
That's true. You are gonna have to do this wisdom saving throw. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In which I got a 16.
Okay. You are able, as you move in to try to hit it, your hand like starts veering away as soon as it gets to like the edge of him, and you're like, no, 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 and you try to like bring it back in, but it's too late, and you miss.
It's a spooky guy. All right.
Pelagius,
Those are all my key
you are
points.
up, my dude.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I suppose I might as well give it a shot. I'll see. In the meantime, like since this has been happening, I say to Ace, I'm whispering to him in the fog. Ace, Ace, give me the butt plug.
Oh God.
Never done me any good, and I like smack it down in his hand.
Oh, like, or shit, did we make canon that you like tossed it out in the fog? I forgot about
No,
that.
he said I couldn't
No,
throw it
he
because
couldn't.
it's an
Oh,
action.
oh,
So I just
thank
cursed
God.
at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just give it to me?
I just give it to you. I don't want anything to do with it. It didn't help me just now.
All right.
Oh, he gives
So
it to
I'm
you.
going to walk out kind of like I guess I'm trying to like look nonchalant and also kind of like surprised at what's going on. Like, what's all this? What are you doing? And then I like hail the guy with the crossbow bolt with with the butt plug and say, "Hello, you there! You there! You seem to be the leader of this troop. Can you explain to me what's going on?" And I'm trying to like charm him at the same time.
Okay. Roll a persuasion.
One charming butt plug.
Ooh, okay. First good roll.
I
been
have
made
not been
at,
kind.
21.
Nice.
He takes notice of you.
Nice.
But
And
my wily charms have not worked apparently.
now he's aiming at you.
He looks at you and smiles and goes, "Where'd you find that?"
Oh God.
Well, I'll answer your questions if you answer mine. Can I at least persuade you all to put down arms?
Anything
Call
else?
a parlay, as so to speak. I mean, really, what are you doing here?
In this order, nope. That's what he says.
Well,
In this order, nope.
Okay, well, I mean that was my spell slot. Did not seem to work on him.
I'm telling you, dude, this butt plug is cursed. Or just a butt plug and not actually anything.
Did you cast charm?
Yeah, I tried to charm him.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to charm him. I'm so sorry.
He didn't know you were charming him. He thought you were just
You were just
trying to charm
charming
him.
him.
Saving throw. Okay, so what?
I thought it was just more bullshit.
Yeah. What's
What I'm
what is
getting.
the wisdom saving throw that he needs to make?
14 wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, he succeeds that.
Fuck. Man, this charm like never works. I can't get
Pizzo.
inspiration to make him reroll, right?
No, you can't, unfortunately.
I like
I am
that.
out of
Good stuff.
ideas.
Okay.
And I will just slink back, I guess, to here.
Still got that butt
All
plug?
right, I've got
or-
so many tabs open right now. Okay. Akamenos, you're up.
So I've never used this before, but the hand crossbow that I took from the armory.
Sure.
Do I need to have that readied, or is that an action? How does that work? Because right now I have my dagger ready.
So yeah, you would need to as a free action, you can equip it. As a action, you can load it.
But not fire
Okay,
it?
but I can't fire it. Okay.
Yeah. Two things. One, if you are not proficient with that weapon, you won't be able to add your proficiency bonus. And something, if you are interested to look into when you get to 4th level, is taking the feat of crossbow expertise, where as a bonus action, you can reload a crossbow that you're proficient with.
Okay. So the proficiency bonus is that +4 that I usually add.
It's your +2 that you add, that because that you normally add to your damage your dexterity modifier and your proficiency. Your proficiency is just that baseline +2 that you get to things that you are proficient with. So like if you were proficient with a nature check, you would add your proficiency bonus to whatever that thing is.
Right. But doesn't it
do we-
auto add the proficiency to the nature bonus and stuff?
Yeah, it does.
Because I don't think I've been using it for my dagger. In the past.
It would auto add for your dagger.
Okay.
How do you know if you're proficient in it?
On your character
Should be on your
sheet,
character sheet.
there's a section for proficiencies. Down in the bottom left, proficiencies in languages. You yourself are proficient with light armor, longbow, longsword, short sword, simple weapons, no tools, and you know celestial, common, dwarvish, elvish, and primordial. And then
Okay.
your skills that you are proficient with have a black dot next to it that signify
Right.
that it's adding your proficiency bonus to it. So your arcana, you have a +4, and that comes from your +2 of your proficiency and your +2 from your intelligence.
Okay.
Okay. I am proficient in crossbow. I assume hand crossbow falls into that as
Sure
well?
does.
Okay. I will remain in the fog and I will pull out my crossbow and load it.
Okay.
So I'll just equip that real quick, and that's my turn.
Cool.
Dagger
No, go ahead.
considered a simple weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, sorry.
This guy down here climbs back up with the help of his friend right here. And the other guy up there. God, so many. Please kill some of these guys so I can close some tabs.
We's a trying.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Broken Lud Man just climbed up 20 feet, so we don't have a lot of hope.
He had help.
By like a Hulk freakishly strong dude?
Yeah, very long arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have to explain all of our actions in detail, but the DM doesn't. It scales 20 feet.
20 feet, a broken leg.
Bleeding into his leg. No big deal. I'm gonna just scale this mountain though.
I got this.
There we go. Cool. Where are you, map? Come on. The thing is, he doesn't appear to have a broken leg anymore.
What? Damn it, Jim.
He
Jesus,
healed
where's my-
himself?
He is a mage.
And this guy comes running down here, and
Oh, we need to do some work.
Fuck.
none of these guys have been hurt, have they?
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Just curious.
Started out
So
strong.
many of them.
And one of them ran away.
We
Yeah.
should've done
So, Bashir, go ahead. Give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 13.
Cool. All right, there's just close that one. That's not important. That one's not important. That one's not important anymore. That one's not important anymore. you are able to. Nope. Sorry. You take some damage.
Oh.
Yep. You take 4 points of radiant damage. And that brings us
It's
to
gonna be it for me, boys.
the end of the evening because it's 10:30. So we're gonna put a pause here. It will be Bashir's turn when we get back next week.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Damn.
I'm just gonna figure out which one of us
Alright.
dies.
It's
Yeah.
always you. It's always
It's gonna
you.
be me. I'm down to 5 health. I'm gonna have to waste
So
a
wait.
turn healing myself.
When we come back, will the three of us still have the bonus or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, all we're doing right now is putting a pause on this exact point. So anything that would carry over for the time in game would pick up from right here. So you would all still have 9 more turns of a bonus.
Okay. I just want to make sure I write it down so I don't forget. That's yellow. That's not gonna help. Okay.
Cool.
All
I
right.
hope you guys had fun. I did.
This
It's
battle's
certainly
difficult.
memorable.
It was.
And to think, one of us
It was
thought that we
interesting.
should just run away. That's a good idea. At the
I
time.
still believe that. We're not.
Yeah.
We haven't made it out of this. You're nearly dead.
Yep. No, this is me saying we should have ran away.
Yeah, I think he was in agreement there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good to get back into this, and
Yeah, it's been a minute.
nice to see you guys choosing creative ways to play your characters. So great job.
See you guys in 3 weeks.
Let's try to get back onto the once a week schedule. You know, an object
please.
in motion tends to stay in motion and stuff like that.
Right. I got all my Tuesdays cleared from work, so I good.
Cool. All right.
All right, folks.
All right.
Cool.
Peace.
See you again.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
I got some
Night.
questions
Yeah.
for you before you go.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or stuff, I'll be here for.